Hey, my friend, if you are struggling with life's stickier issues, want to grow in your relationship with God and become everything you were created to be, then you are in the right place. In case we haven't met yet, my name is Kris Reece, and if this sounds like something you can benefit from, go ahead and click the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss a thing. Today, we are going to talk about the 3 questions that you need to ask before you pursue your purpose. Do you long to fulfill a greater purpose in this life? Perhaps you're tired of conforming to this world's demands and would love to devote your life to following after what God has created you for. And while every person was created for a unique purpose, that purpose may not come easy. In fact, some may miss their calling because they didn't prepare for it. And as noble as following your God-given purpose sounds, it doesn't come without a cost. In the book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 33, Jesus makes plain the cost of simply being a disciple. And it reads, "Those of you who do not give up everything you have cannot be my disciples." And many of us are eager to jump headfirst into what we think God wants for our life. But the question to ask yourself first is, have I counted the cost? So today, we're going to talk about 3 questions that you need to ask yourself before you pursue your purpose. Question number 1, what are you willing to sacrifice? The truth is, being a follower of Christ takes sacrifice, and that includes living our life purpose. Your desire for purpose should be to fulfill the call that He has on your life, and that will often mean sacrifice. So, what do you need to sacrifice? We're all different. For some, the sacrifice may be key relationships. For others, it might be a high-paying job. For still others, it might be a willingness to give up a mindset that God is looking to change. The question is, what are you willing to sacrifice to fulfill your calling? When God called me out of a profitable business that I was running into ministry, gosh, that took tremendous sacrifice to go back to school and make nothing. That's right, $0 for well over 3 years before I saw any fruit of my labor. Question number 2, what are you willing to obey, regardless of the outcome? Rarely does our life calling come with a clearly defined, thought out plan. Rather, it comes with twists and turns and some potholes that just don't make sense. Are you still willing to walk the journey purpose even when things don't go the way you expected them to go? If not, you'll likely turn around at the first crossroad of difficulty. Question number 3, what are you willing to endure? Living a life of purpose is not for the faint of heart, which is why so few follow that path. Yes, deep in their hearts, they desire to find their purpose, but when push comes to shove, very few are willing to endure what it takes to get there. And there's a misconception that once you find your passion, you will then fulfill your purpose. I even thought this at one point. And while God does give us passions, oftentimes we're led by our own selfish motives. And think of what Jesus had to endure just to get to the cross to fulfill His purpose. My friend, you do have a great calling on your life, and my prayer is that you will prepare yourself by answering these 3 questions honestly, and then give your life to the Lord and watch what He does. After all, He does have an amazing plan for your life. Don't believe me? Jump on over to Jeremiah 29:11. So the question is, will you trust Him? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe you want to serve a greater purpose in this life and you're wondering if and when God will use you. Well, that's why I want to invite you to join us for our free 5-day Created with Purpose devotional. I will go ahead and include a link in the description section below. But if you are saying, I still want more, and you are ready to answer the cry for purpose with the determination to discover, I want to invite you to check out my new book. It's called Make It Matter, and it's a roadmap to living a life of purpose. And in it, you will discover your God-given purpose, develop your gifts, and design a plan to take you from concept to completion. So don't stay stuck and frustrated another day. I will go ahead and include a link in the description section below. I'm really excited to announce that it's actually available on Audible now too. So I'll include the links down below. Well, my friend, I hope that you have enjoyed our time as much as I have. If so, would you please subscribe and hit the like button? I can't wait to hear what God is doing in your life. But until next time, remember, all things are possible with God.